Okay, the Graham's Steampunk Workshop thing is definitely S. It's like outrageously cool looking and really good. I mean, whenever you try and decorate rooms in this, it generally comes out pretty cool. It's got so many like weird contraptions in it. This one, I don't know what this is called because there's like 4 editions of it. I feel like there's only 2, but whatever. I'm gonna put it as a C because it could be B, but I feel like the rooms are just unnaturally weird and large and it makes it kind of hard to decorate. And of course, if you're not into decorating the whole volcano theme, which is a very rare aesthetic, I did a Halloween den when that was kind of cool with it, but overall, I just like, it's really dark and hard to decorate. My neck hurts. I don't know, it's fine. I need to keep moving. Haunted Manor isn't as good as the Epic Haunted Manor, so I'm gonna put it in A tier because it's still pretty great. This Gingerbread House, I'm gonna put it in B tier because it's pretty much the same as the regular Gingerbread House. It just has like slightly more outside. The Masterpiece Gallery, I'm gonna put in A tier because it can be a little bland to sometimes decorate these square rooms, so it's not S tier because it's not like cool. It doesn't have like cool little like contraptions inside of it like in Graham's Steampunk Den or something, but then again, it is just supposed to be an art gallery and it is really beautiful and relaxing, and it's definitely one of my favorite dens to use, like for those things that don't have a theme that I can match to a den. Like this is what you use for that, and it's kind of cool. I like the floors in this den as well. The Lucky Castle is definitely S. I think I remember seeing someone doing this like a few weeks ago. I think Animal Jam Archives rated the dens, maybe. They did animals. Oh, they did do dens, didn't they? Wait, no, I feel embarrassing. I feel like I just stole their idea, but like, oh, that's why this person made it. I promise you, I did not make this based on other people from the Animal Jam community doing this. I came up with this on my own, and then I remembered, oh, people have already done it, so I'm, at least no one's done it as a video yet, I think. Mushroom Hut, I can't put it in D because some people like this. I'm gonna put it in C. It's just weird to decorate and pretty impossible to make it look cute. Barn Den, honestly, I'm gonna put this as a D, but like, do I have the right to put this in D? Honestly, all the other dens in C are kind of cool, so I'm gonna put this in D. It's just ugly, bright grass. Shape is really bland, doesn't excite me at all. I never use it. If they were to make a barn den today, I promise you it would look way better than this. Like, if you want to do a barn theme, I feel like you just do like the Sky Kingdom outside the little neighborhood. That's where you should do it, not the barn. Peck's Den, I would put this in C, but honestly, it's like super cool. It's just one of those giant dens that are just like kind of sick. The waterfall in it is like outrageously beautiful. It's just that some parts of it are really hard to decorate, and all of the rooms in it don't match like at all. So that's why I'm not putting it higher, because they just don't match. So if you're trying to do a den map, do not do Peck's Den. Pixel Den, D. I don't have to explain that, it's D. Okay, Princess Castle, also just gonna put it in D. I do use this den sometimes, but I never ever come out with something that I'm really that impressed with whenever I use the Princess Castle, honestly. It's just, I'm not saying these dens are completely the worst, but like compared to the others, because Animal Jam makes like some pretty great dens. This kind of sucks, and I am proud to put it in the D category. Sorry. Why did I just snap? God, I don't know how to talk to people. Okay, the Restaurant Den. This, I just like the nighttime lighting in this. I'm gonna put it in B because it's like, but like, it's also just like, has that same sort of vibe as like the Barn Den when it's just like outdated and it doesn't have, like, I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. It feels more 2D. I feel like the more recent dens that Animal Jam designs are more like, they just have more depth to the design, whereas these just feel stale and flat. That doesn't really make sense, but that's like, from a den decorator standpoint, that's like all I can figure out how to say. The Restaurant Den though is really cool. It has nice little rooms and it's really tiny and fun to decorate, and I do use it all the time. So it's just B because it's like, I don't know. The Sandcastle, D. I hate this den. It's impossible to decorate. The Sir Gilbert's Palace, I'm gonna put it in A. This is one of those dens that's really unique and has actual depth. Like you'll see little like cracks and crumbles in the flooring and stuff. Really fun to decorate. There's a lot of items that match it. Animal Jam has been releasing a lot of royally theme items. So the Sky Kingdom, I'm gonna put this in C because it's just kind of bare and empty and weird. No, it's gonna move to D because I like the little neighborhood at the bottom, and the woods are kind of cool too. But like that island that's just grass, like honestly, just burn it. Small house, I have to put this in S territory. Everyone loves it. I will admit that sometimes I have trouble decorating the interior because the bottom right of the interior doesn't have any walls. But I mean, it's just a classic. Super simple and easy to come up with a great den out of it. Snow floor, I'm gonna put this, should I say B? I'm gonna say B. Because it's just like fine. It has the same sort of vibe as like the Barn Den, but it's way more useful than the Barn Den, I feel like. But the snow fort is kind of small and cute, and like I feel like they designed it pretty cute, like the little ice rink in the backyard, and it's just useful. Like I love little snowy dens, so I think it's really helpful. The Soul Arcade, I'm gonna put it in B because I think that it has a really good design, but it's just like, when do I ever use it? But I can't put it in a C. I don't know. Like, the shape of the rooms in this little arcade den is super angular and weird, which makes it really unique and kind of entertaining to decorate. Like, I always have fun when I decorate this little arcade, but I also like rarely decorate it because it's just weird. But I think it's kind of fun that they designed it as a den. I see some pretty cool nature dens out of this, which is ironic because it's like super opposite of nature. I don't know, it's cool. The haunted house version of this, I'm gonna put it in C. It's the same thing as the orange one except with the color green, so self-explanatory. The spring cottage, I'm gonna say it's A tier. No, I'm putting it as B tier just because the interior of this den is impossible to decorate. The exterior is gorgeous. The interior is just, I've never ever decorated an interior in this den that I've liked, honestly. But the exterior is like top notch, so that's why I'm putting it middle of the road. Oh god, there's too many B. Ew, it looks so ugly. Like, I wish that it was more even, but whatever. Treehouse, I'm gonna put treehouse in, yeah, I'm gonna say A for the treehouse actually. I feel like you can come up with some pretty cool stuff with this. It's not S because it is kind of old looking and not as beautiful as some of the other dens, but like, I've made some cool dens with this. Volcano den, D. Okay, like, even if you like the volcano theme, the way that Animal Jam designed it is really poor and it's just hard to decorate. The actual Winter Palace, I'm going to surprisingly put this in A tier. Yes, it's kind of hard to decorate, but I make all my, well actually, where did I make my, what the heck is Animal Jam's like Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate mix for December called? I totally forgot what that's called, but whatever that is, the Igloo Estate is probably your best bet for that sort of holidays themed dens, but this den is still pretty solid, and of course you can use it for tons of other winter dens, and the whole layout of it matches really beautifully. I mean, it's beautiful because it doesn't have those yellow lines that look awful throughout it. So like, I don't know, if you use the color blue and you use like blue furniture in this though, you can make a really stunning den, I guarantee you. And finally, the water park den. I'm going to rate this as A as well, because it's just like a fun one to decorate, but it is kind of awkwardly shaped and it doesn't have a lot of space, so it's not S. Okay, let me move this little guy down here for a second, and I'm gonna see if I want to change any of these rankings.
Later.
I feel like this is a pretty good ranking. No, I actually do like agree with these. I'm not even gonna move any of those. I think that's actually a pretty fair ranking. Obviously, it depends on what you think. Like, if you just think,
oh, which den looks the prettiest default,
then you would probably have small house and D. But like, when it comes to actually decorating, like, some of these dens are just impossible, even though they're beautiful. So, sorry, Animal Jam. But overall, as you can see, most of my dens are in these higher territories. So, good job, Animal Jam. Whoever designs the dens. I kind of want to meet whoever did. Is there like one person who designs the dens? Probably not, because they haven't added a new den in like 3 years. That's an exaggeration, but like, if so, like, I want to meet you and I want to give you some suggestions. So those are my rankings. I'm sorry, this was like probably kind of a boring video. I just get paranoid about making these long videos. I'm like,
I have to edit it and make it super funny.
But like, do I? I can't tell if Animal Jam is like entertaining enough just to talk about that I don't have to add those crazy edits, but I don't know. So that's all I have. Yeah, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram, do all those things. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Okay, so next up we have Ashton Quarters. Where are you?
I'm right here, right here.
I can't.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Right here!
Oh,
Okay, there you are.
Hey, guys.
Do you want me to like email your diploma to you? Or just
Yeah, you
email
can
it
just
to you?
email it to me.
I can't give it to you in person. Congratulations.
Can't shake your hand through the screen.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Okay, next.
I said it once and I will say it again. If you think for a second that your name is Sean when it's spelled S-E-A-N, no! Your name is